Today, I bring you a cautionary tale of a lost soul. Not a soul of sparkling lights or glorious triumph, but a soul teetering on the precipice of despair, entrapped in a labyrinth of darkness and sin. Imagine, if you will, a figure embattled, a creature once vibrant, now an echo of his former self, a mere whisper of his long-lost vitality. Picture a soul shackled in an invisible chain, so diabolical and real that they bind tighter than any natural metal could. The soul we discuss today finds itself enslaved, not by earthly constraints, but by the profound, relentless tyranny of the devil and sin. Once a beacon of the divine spirit, this soul floats in a twilight realm. It is a ship adrift in a turbulent sea, carried not by the fair winds of hope, but by the grip of despair. The soul has been robbed, not just of joy, but of the memory of itself. In this abyss, laughter is just an illusion, and happiness is a long-lost myth. Each heartbeat rings hollow, and each breath drawn feels like an endeavor, an act of defiance in the face of crushing sorrow. Its reality is a relentless cycle of torment, each day a mirror image of the last. Sunsets don't bring hope, only a reminder of the chains that bind, only a harbinger of another night's haunting loneliness. Every waking moment is an insurmountable battle, waged not in the fields of valor, but within the confines of a broken spirit. The devil is a ruthless taskmaster. He finds delight in this dance. The soul sees a side of the devil that no one has ever seen before. The devil orchestrates a symphony of despair, a relentless assault that drowns out the remnants of hope. Sin is his weapon of choice, a blade sharpened by deceit and regret that slices through the soul's defenses, leaving it vulnerable and bleeding. Yet, my friends, as we delve into this somber tale, I urge you not to lose heart. For this is not a tale of unending desolation. Yes, our soul is indeed defeated, shackled, and tortured. But as we stand here today, remember that the darkest night is just before the dawn, and the most profound courage, resilience, and redemption are often born from the depths of despair. Jesus said, "Simon, behold, Satan demanded to have you, that he might sift you like wheat. But I have prayed that your faith may not fail. And when you have turned again, strengthen your brothers." As we journey, remember that even a defeated soul possesses the capacity for rebirth. Because it is only by recognizing the depths of our despair that we can begin to climb toward redemption. We will find the seeds of hope and the promise of a new dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our exploration of the human spirit and its most challenging yet our most powerful state. I stand here before you, a living testimony, to remind you that even life's most fierce storms lose their fury. Every fortress will eventually crumble, and no matter how formidable the darkness, it can never quench the light. Consider David in the Bible, a humble shepherd who stood in the face of the giant Goliath. He had only a stone and a sling, yet he confronted Goliath with unwavering faith. And David saw a victory waiting to unfold when the world saw inevitable defeat. David said, "For who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" Goliath's challenge to the Israelites is described in the first book of Samuel. Goliath stood and shouted to the ranks of Israel, Why have you come out to draw up for battle? Am I not a Philistine? And are you not the servants of Saul? Choose a man for yourselves, and let him come down to me. If he can fight and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then you shall be our servants and serve us. And Goliath said, I defy the ranks of Israel this day. Give me a man, that we may fight together. How was David able to kill Goliath when everyone else in the army cowered away? Because he understood a powerful truth. The very essence of our spirit is stronger than any force opposed upon us. Friends, in the face of the devil and sin, you are not the underdog, but the conqueror awaiting your victory. As it says in Romans chapter 8, verse 31, if God is for us, then who can be against us? The strength you hold within you, the divine spark that fuels your existence, that essence of you is mightier than any dark force that may dare to challenge you. Now, you may question how a defeated soul can fight this battle. The answer, dear friends, lies not in your fist power, but in your faith's strength. Just as Jesus said to Peter, I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. Your faith is the weapon against the devil's snares. Take heart. Submit yourself therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Resist not with anger or fear, but with faith and righteousness. Surrender to the love of God. Arm yourself with his words, and the devil shall flee. Beloved, you may feel like you're in the midst of a storm, where each day is a struggle, where each step feels like wading through a river against the current. But remember, the same waters can turn a piece of coal into a diamond. Trials and tribulations bring out the best in us, revealing strengths that we never knew that we possessed. Let's remember the story of every great saint, every warrior of light. Has not been one of untroubled journey, but one marked with trials, tribulations, and battles. And yet they overcame, not because they lacked weaknesses, but because they refused to let their weaknesses define them. They understood, as we should, that even in moments of despair, that we are not victims, but we are overcomers. Believe just like David believed against Goliath. You are not a defeated soul, but you are a warrior of light, a champion of the divine, a beacon of hope. Remember, the devil may roar, but God thunders. And with God on your side, you are unstoppable. Fight, not because you fear what lies ahead, because you know who walks with you. May God bless you. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life. They will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. My Father, who has given them to me, is greater than all, and no one can snatch them out of my Father's hand. Let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, but also believe in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, would I have not told you? I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again to take you to myself, that where I am, you may also be. These biblical assurances offer comfort and encouragement to believers, knowing that they have the promise of eternal life and the continual presence of Jesus. They serve as reminders of God's unchanging love and faithfulness, reinforcing the victory of God over sin and death and the certainty of his promises. The invitation that Jesus extends to each of us. He is the author and finisher of our faith, and he longs to guide us through the chapters of our lives. His words and promises are full. They are real, and they can change your life. I leave you with an appeal, an invitation to embrace the most incredible journey, a quest of faith, a journey with Jesus. Remember, he is not a far-off deity. He is a friend who walks beside you, champions your cause, and loves you with an unconditional love. Would you take that step? Would you trust Jesus? Welcome him into your life and let him guide your path. The greatest stories are not those with everything is predictable and safe. The greatest stories are those where the characters dare to trust, hope, and love. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Also, if you like the video, please share it with friends or family members that will enjoy it also. Do you believe that Jesus can overcome any type of darkness or defeat? Let me know what you think in the comments section. I appreciate your support. Until next time, stay blessed.